What's up, everyone? It's me, CN.TSUKAIMA, and welcome to CN.Figures. Figures in your house. And for this tour review, we're going to look at the Star Wars Black Series Anakin Skywalker. And I'm a fan of this character. He's my favorite one in the series. And you can see him inside his box with the accessory that he comes with. Star Wars Black Series right there in the top. And we get a picture of him. And there's his name right there in the bottom. And we also get in both sides of the box, like this side and also this side. And right here in the top, there's the number. He's 110. And also, we see in the back side longer his name and a picture, the exact same one like in the front, and Star Wars right there in the corner. And there's nothing in the bottom side or the top side. So enough chatting. Let's take him out. If you guys want to pick him up, you can pick him up right now at Big Bad Toy Store. So please, guys, check out that website right now. Here's the figure out of his box, and he looks so good. Also, I'm very glad that they didn't add any actual claw on his clothes, like right here. But it does have some nice sculpting, and this figure came out very well. And my favorite movies from Star Wars is Episode 2 and Episode 3. Man, I just like this character, and also I like the figure a lot. I see Hasbro done a pretty good job making this figure. Okay, so now let's get on with his accessory. This is the only accessory the figure comes with. He comes with this lightsaber. It looks so good. I like that nice color they added right here. Like I said, my favorite color is blue. But we get the exact same model right here in the bottom, like the exact same detail, the sculpting, the paint apps. And this one doesn't have not a single red colored dot right here in the middle. And I don't know what type of changes they did here, because the lightsaber, you can see my finger right through it. And it feels kind of fat. Not fat, like hard. So I don't know what type of change they did here, but the lightsaber looks great. It kind of bendable a little bit right here in the top. And here's Anakin Skywalker again. And I can tell that Hasbro put a lot of good work on his hair right there at the top of his head. But first, let's talk about his face sculpt. And his face came out very good. It has a little bit of wrinkles, but not that much. And you can see his eyes, and I think the color of his eyes are blue. The nose sculpt came out okay. You can see his lips, his chin, his eyebrows, and also the ears came out very good in each side of his head. Just look at that sculpting. And you can see his little ponytail with tiny little bit of detail on it. And also like this detail that he has in the back of his head. All sculpted very good. And his hair, look at it. Look at all that great work they done here. I do like the brown color. And also has a little bit of black shady color. You guys can see it. Man, the hair sculpt is nice. And like I said, they didn't add any actual claw on his clothes, like right here in the black color. But you can see has some nice sculpting, like right here on his, torso, right here in the bottom, and a little bit on his back. But around his waist, you can see his pockets right there with some little bit of detail. And I see the pockets came out good. And I don't know what is this. I think could be pens, not bullets. But you can see like the middle ones are gold, and the other ones right here, they're kind of gray. And a little bit of gray color on his buckle right here. And more sculpting around his shoulders. I do like the brown color, but I don't know what type of color they use right there inside of his clothes. But it has a little bit of tiny sculpting. Man, this figure, they put a lot of good work on this, and I'm so proud of Hasbro that they made another Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars Episode 2 version. And I think I like this version a lot than the third one. Maybe because of his ponytail, because I do like ponytails, and that's the reason why I always have my hair long, so I can put a little ponytail. And you can see on his sleeves, and each one of his arms has some good sculpting, in the front and the back as well. And same thing on his boots, you see? Look at that great detail they added. It's not that bad. I like it. Same thing on his pants, but his pants are kind of dark color brown. Because right here and around his sleeves are lighter and right here are darker. And you can bend his clothes right here on the front and also in the back. And not a lot right here in the back around the brown color. It does has a little bit of sculpting, but not a lot. But his black clothes is also sculpted in the back of his neck, more sculpting. And you can see a little bit of black color right there. And here are his hands. His hands are not that bad because I do like the sculpting on his fingers. And you can see his knuckles. And you can put the lightsaber whatever hand you want. And well, it does shows a little bit of nails on his fingertips and also on this one, but not a lot from the inside of his both hands. And right here in the bottom of his sleeves, you can see more sculpting in each one around the wrist. Now let's talk about his articulation. You can move his head side to side, a complete rotation. He can look a lot when he's looking down, but not that much when he's looking up. And I forgot around his shoulders does has a little bit more sculpting. You can open his arms this much, rotation, a full rotation on his arms in each one. You can bend it, and we get some wrist articulation and bibit. No torso articulation, but you can move his waist a little bit. It doesn't open his legs as much. He can kick a lot from the front, but not in the back. And we get double jointed on the knees and some ankle articulation. Comparison time, but first let's see how tall this figure stands. He stands just exactly 6.5 inches tall. Here he is with my SPD Red Ranger, and you can see that Anakin's a little bit taller than him. And here he is with my Darth Vader figure, and you see that Darth Vader is a little bit taller than Anakin. And here he is with my Marvel Legends Mr. Fantastic, and you can see that Anakin's taller than Mr. Fantastic. And here he is with my favorite Marvel Solid Thanos. And there you have it, guys. There was not a lot to talk about on this figure, but I do like the height and I do like the hair sculpting that he has in the top of his head. And this figure is very great. But it would be better if Hasbro would have given him like a changeable arm, like robotic arm. But it didn't, because episode 2, he did lost his arm. But that's okay. It's all that matters that this figure is nice. Okay guys, so it's all for today. So thank you for watching for today's review. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, leave a like. If you want to share this video, go ahead, be my guest. Comment, but remember, do not leave any offensive comments or saying bad words. Especially do not leave links of inappropriate website pages. Those type of comments are not allowed. If you do that, your comment will be removed from this video. And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of my videos, like my toy hunts and my toy reviews. And please follow my Facebook page, CN.Figures. Follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram. And I catch you guys on the next video. And also, tomorrow is my birthday. So you guys want to wish me a happy birthday right now, go ahead. Alright, so this is CN.TSUKAIMA and Anakin Skywalker. And we're out in line. Take care, be safe, keep on hunting, keep on collecting. And I'll see you next time.